Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Elden Ring. Okay, so before we go get killed by a fire giant, I want to go ahead and head back to Table of Lost Grace. I did look up some of the quest lines, because I am kind of reaching a point where I could possibly break them, assuming I haven't done so already. So, is Gideon still around? He is.
You. What is it?
Unlocate demigod. Oh, unlocated demigods. Okay. Well, there's actually a bunch of things we haven't really talked about. Okay. Let's talk about the Mogwin's Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fella tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable. But perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe. My apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. And it is a wondrous thing indeed. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
Fed Wars Cookbook 3. About his cocoon thing.
I see. So Mikola was with the Lord of Blood after all. That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final clue has been brought into the light. One of the last few pieces of the round table. I need to put everything together. As promised, allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites, known only to me.
Law causality? I think I know that spell already. Okay, we already talked about. Well,
I wonder what comes next. If he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Mikola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me.
okay. Alec tree roots.
So, the Halig tree, now but a husk. I heard speculation Mikola embedded himself in the Halig tree. But, before he could finish, someone cut the tree open and absconded with his infant form. Indeed. It seems those words held weight. How vexing that the All-Knowing didn't have the full story. Perhaps the Queen's sorrow was justified. My apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret rite, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
Alright, Lord's Divine Fortification. The secret medallions are reunited.
I see you've laid your hands on the other secret medallion. I'm glad to see my counsel has borne fruit. But the honor of the deed is yours alone. You've made more of yourself than Ensha has. Now, more importantly, both secret medallions are in your hands. I suppose you'd like to know, then? What awaits you on the path ahead? Me too, my friend. Me too. I wait with bated breath.
Alright. Unlocated demigods.
There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Mikola of the Halig tree, the Unalloyed. His twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman. Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala. And the one only known, as the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune. So here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost.
Right.
Both desire to stand before the as such.
Okay, yeah, he said that stuff before. I'm pretty sure.
Ah, so the secret medallions led you to the land of the Halig tree. I'd expect to find Melania there. She who fought Radahn to a standstill. Well, if the scarlet rot hasn't eaten her away completely. But with the Halig tree as it is, I suppose Mikola must already be. Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret rite, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
Black Flame's protection.
Well, what is it now?
Okay, he literally has no dialogue left. Okay, so yeah, we were supposed to be trading information with him, but he is kind of a jerk. Or rather, he is a jerk. So, let's take a look. For Alright, gets us access to Bewitching Branches, which is, I believe those are the branches that you can transform with, which I don't think we need, because there's the item that literally acts as a infinite branch, I believe, so not that useful. Yeah, so, oh, Law of Causality is a different one. Okay, so one of the incantations of the Golden Order Fundamentalists, one of the key fundamentals, manifest a small ring of causality within that allows the caster to automatically retaliate upon receiving a certain number of blows. The fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality. Causality is the pull between meanings, that which links all things in a chain of relation. And it's also int-based. Okay, and then Black Flame's protection increases physical damage negation, does require faith. Okay, so it's just a incantation of the Godskin Apostles, summons black fire within, increasing physical damage negation. However, Sacred Flask and other such forms of HP restoration are impaired. The Apostles were all embraced by the Gloam-Eyed Queen, and the Black Flame was their armor within. Okay. And then Lord's Divine Fortification, incantation taught to Gideon the All-Knowing by the Two Fingers. Greatly increases holy damage negation for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. Gideon gained true knowledge after his long exchange with Two Fingers, discovering all had been broken long ago, that the trembling fingers bent with age and the Earth Tree itself were no exception. Requires 27 faith, which we do not have. Alright. I think that's everything. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Was there one other thing he gave? I think he did, but I honestly don't remember what it was. Oh no, that was everything. It was 3 spells in a book. Okay, so yeah, we're good on that front. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to what's her Insha down there and see if she has anything else to say. I don't think there is. As far as I know,
in this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk.
Okay, yeah, that's all the information I got there. I'm gonna go ahead and rest the Grace and talk to Gideon one more time, see if he has anything else. That's the thing about this, is you don't know how the triggers work. But supposedly... Okay, you got nothing to say. Alright, now supposedly I'm supposed to go all the way back to here, which I did drop by here earlier. Supposedly we could have done this a while ago. Okay. Alright, so he's not there anymore. So yeah, you actually had to set the grace to make it progress. And then if you come in here, here they are. So you have to complete all 3 characters' quest lines. There's not really anything about the what's-his-face. You just kind of just have to not kill him. And then for Insha here, as long as you don't kill Gideon at a certain point, I think it's if you don't continue her quest line before you go and fight the fire giant, I think those are the possible ways to screw that up. For this guy, there's not really a way to mess him up besides killing him. And you can see him over there. Okay, so let's talk to you.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
Alright, get an ancient dragon smithing stone.
Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden.
Alright, I keep calling her Insha when her name is Nefeli. I think Insha was the assassin that tried to go after me.
Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere.
Yep. So yeah, when I talked to her last video, that's when I actually gave her the item. That's why I couldn't find it in my inventory. So I had progressed it, I just didn't realize I had, because she literally only says 2 lines that make it seem like she hasn't fully regained herself.
Ah, nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nefeli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady, but I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine.
Great. So by the time I become Elden Lord, I can finally become a knight.
For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady, but I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just...
Yeah. So yeah, if you don't remember from a million years ago, his thing was wanting a new lord to serve under, essentially. And apparently that was going to be Nefeli there.
Ah, you, is it? Haven't seen your mug in quite some time. As you can see, I'm the new lady's attendant. Freedom was worth squat. Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nefeli's still fair of heart and countenance. Still, I have the lady's trust, so I can loot all the corpses I like. I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
Alright. So yeah, if you didn't murder him, you'll actually have an ancient dragon smithing stone to sell, if you need it. We don't need it, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright, so with that, we have completed the quest line. And it's one of the few that doesn't seem to lead to instant death. So, a happy ending for everyone. So I believe the only quest line I still have remaining is Alexander, and I believe we don't need to worry about him until later. I believe we can actually summon him for the upcoming boss, but that's about it. Didn't I sit at a grace here? Oh no, it was over here. Dropped my input again. Alright. So this upcoming boss I've seen videos of, and supposedly I believe it has the most HP out of everybody, except maybe the final boss. So I have that to look forward to. I believe you can fight him mounted, which is good, because he's big. So yeah, we're not going to worry about anything here. We're just going to go straight for trouble here. Oh, I'm out of here. Nope. Don't want to deal with a bird right now. I thought a giant was coming after me, but nope. Something much worse. Alright. I believe this is where we're fighting. Yep, there he is. Yeah, I believe you can summon Alexander. Yeah, you can summon Alexander right here if you care to. Alright. Time for victory. Well, that's a... Oh wow, just right into this, huh? Alright, drink up. Ouch, that took out half my horse's health. And that took a chunk out of me. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh my god. Well, there goes my horse. Yep, don't mind me. I'm just gonna... Yep. Let's try this, see if it does any better. Not really. I can at least fight from further back. Yeah, as you can see, I can barely hurt him. That works a little bit better. Oh yeah, don't mind the burning flames of doom. Okay, maybe mind them a little bit. he actually got out of my range. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, fighting him far away is kind of probably what I'm going to have to do. I think that'll be a better option. I could summon Alexander, but then his HP pool will get even bigger. The Ice Orb does debuff magic resistance, so it does, after the first shot, I was doing more damage. So we got that going for us, at least. So... again, we're going to try to manipulate the, manipulate the boss, or not the boss, but the mimic, to be a little less dumb. And I'll try to make myself less dumb in the process. Wrong thing. Alright, so... Alright. We'll pop one more of these. If it goes bad, we'll do the rest of the runs without it until I do a bit better. I did take him down to what, about half maybe? He does have multiple phases going for him. Oh. Wrong way. Where am I going? I can't see my map. Okay, that's where we need to go. Okay. So, summon you again. I suck at fighting on horseback, if you hadn't noticed. I could try aiming for his feet. Okay, I hit just the well, that didn't work. Wrong thing. Oh right, the spell uses it more. Oh wow, I'm already out of juice. Oh my god, I was out of range for that too. Did I switch staves? Is that an option? Like after I summon the mimic, I switch staves? I'd rather do that. Frostbite's helping. Okay, now he's going to the next phase. I didn't even aim for your legs. Yep, here we go. I like how he ducked down. He ducked under my shot somehow. Yep, keep focusing on him. Okay. Got him. Okay, I don't have any gold foots. Remembrance of the Fire Giant. Wasn't too bad. Also, I haven't upgraded my Darkmoon Greatsword. Probably should do that eventually. Alright, so we want that. Let's go ahead and grab our... Alright, everything else is good to go. Alright, all done. Oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna actually pick out the runes. Oh, I can't mount here anymore. That's actually kind of annoying. I don't remember how many runes I had to begin with. Wasn't a lot, I don't think, but just in case. There we go. All right. Hopefully this is the right way, because I can't use my horse. Also, I think my horse is dead. So I can't heal. I don't have any charges left to heal it. But that's okay. Also, wasn't there supposed to be like a gray somewhere around here? Like there, apparently. Alright, sorry for wasting people's time. I don't remember if Melina would say anything at this point if you still had her with you. But she's not with us, so it doesn't matter. I do want to go ahead and increase my mind. Something because we now have the upgraded flask to make use of. Now get us more FP, which means more spells. And then we'll go ahead and swap in our spells again. Yep. So that's why we couldn't mount. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't fall off this, please. Thank you. God, this chain is freaking me out. Forge of Giants. I'm guessing we're supposed to just loop around. I don't know if we can actually safely drop down there. Yeah. Not sure. I might be able to drop. It might be that lip there I can drop down. It's really hard to see. So yeah, if I do this, maybe? Well, one way to find out. That's okay. It is a liar. that was quite the lie. Thank you, game. I didn't want that that rune arc anyway. I might be blind. I might be missing something obvious. I apologize if that's the case. But that's yeah. If it's unsafe, it shatters. So I don't know what I did wrong there. Let's just try right and then seek butterfly. First off left and then grace. There's a grace to the left. Alright, well first I'm getting my runes back. Butterflies. So it says left leads to grace. Probably should have read those messages sooner. Yeah, probably not anything there. There is actually a grace here. Why? Whatever. I think you're not supposed to go down here. Stuff about sadness. Yeah, so what we're supposed to do here is touch grace, not the bloodstains. And then listen to the sounds of flame. Now, if we had Melina with us, she would be the one that would take care of this burning thing, and it would involve sacrificing herself in the process. But we avoided that by making her hate us. Alright, achievement unlocked. Here we are. We got a peek at this place a while back. By way of a portal. But now we're officially here. But yeah, the only way to keep Melina alive and prevent her from sacrificing herself is essentially to take the frenzied flame and use that instead. Thankfully, there's an option to avoid the frenzy flame ending. We just have to remember to do it. Alright, I'm hoping to find a grace up ahead so I can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Or was it behind me, of all things? I'm hoping that's not the case. Too high up. It is very high up. There's tornadoes everywhere. But That's doing wonder to my frame rate. Okay, did I miss a grace? Did I seriously miss a grace? That's really bad if that's the case. Alright, well, I'll call it here, and when we come back, I guess I'll be continuing, because I don't have a place to save. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, this is Elden Ring. I'll see you guys in a bit.